Alright, Mindustry has consumed my life. Where are we going next? Biomass synthesis? No, we gotta get the steam generator first. Overgrowth, ruinous shores. Actually, it might be something that I just have to get the research for the steam generator. Solar panel, steam generator. Oh! Well, that's, an expensive pickle. Here's the question. If we warp back to the frozen forest... I can use the frozen forest to make... graphite. Potentially in large quantities. Currently it's powering that, but I don't think this area is ever going to get attacked. And if it does, I'm going to have to do such a massive redesign that it's not even worth preserving this dinky power system. Especially when I have solar potentially on the way. There's a new roguelike out. I know. Check my YouTube. I already played it. Okay, let's see. Graphite presses. I'm just gonna get a silly amount of these. Gonna take a while. But at least I can plan the whole thing out while we wait. There we go. I could do... Actually, you know what? Let's put a... distributor here. What if I do... Oh, no, that's not going to work. The only immediate problem is getting all of this lead down properly. And so the trick is, to some degree, distributors work a little bit better. I mean... I could just have a bunch of distributors. I don't actually know if they're much faster. Or, bypass this, have it plug into this one. Back to the router system. Because might just be better that I do this and kind of feed it in later down the line. Curse my incredibly slow, shoddy belts. I get rid of that. It doesn't really change too much. Part of it is these aren't actually bottlenecking. They are a smidge. Just right here. So if I can just get rid of some of that bottlenecking, it might not matter. Okay. Yeah, no, that's looking a lot clearer. So this area is good. So now we want to do the exact same thing here, and for whatever reason, Oh, right, this stopped because it doesn't have anything. It's fine. So maybe what I do... Graphite press. What if I have... Graphite presses kind of down the line... as kind of like overflow gate. Except for this one. You don't need to be there. Okay. Replace this. This whole business. Overflow, overflow. Overflow. There we go. And my thoughts are, maybe if I use overflow gates, it goes down to the end first. And then when it backs up, that's what I should be doing. Oh well. Okay. That should hopefully keep it from bottlenecking too hard. And get me a bunch of extra graphite. There we go. It's not perfect, and it's certainly going to keep bottlenecking a little bit, but it won't be as bad as it was before. Especially once we get faster belts, so I don't think there's an easy way for me to upgrade them. Okay, so now that we've got that, back to research, steam generator, done. Solar panel, can just get that immediately. Illuminator is meaningless, and everything else is too expensive, I think. Oh, kiln. We're kind of close on that one. Oh. I could actually make metaglass if I stick around a little bit. Because it's not a terrible idea for me to utilize these older areas briefly to unlock certain bits of tech. We do also have the pneumatic drills, if I want to crank this up a smidge. Or, no, wait. Yeah, there's no difference between the regular drill and the pneumatic drills, I think. Because pneumatic does, oddly enough, does not actually require water. It can take it, but it doesn't require it. So I can do this to speed the process along. We lose some graphite, but we're doing okay. Alright, how's it looking? Actually get a couple more of these. Okay. Other distributor, just so we don't have to worry about it. Okay, cool. Back to drills. Yeah, they cost me very little and they gave me a fair bit. I think the rest of this isn't that helpful, but an uptick in lead is a good thing. Okay. I'm just gonna do this. I don't actually know if that's any better. Yeah, I don't know if it's any better, but it's fine. Everything's moving. It might be a little slow up here. But yeah, if we can get the kiln. So what else do we have? We have the illuminator, but that's useless. There's the ground factory, but that requires a ton of silicon. Let's see. Just a lot of graphite, which, I mean, we'll have. We'll have. And there's the hail. Small shells at ground enemies over long distances. I think those are going to be really good. But this map is functionally no longer useful. Where is it? Frozen forest. The craters. Let's go back. So we have one more industry we can get into, which is kilns. Kilns require lead and sand, and it makes metaglass. Well, we can get a whole bunch of... sand. The only immediate problem is all of that graphite that... Oh, wow. Boy, my production slowed to a damn crawl. What happened? I guess these things just capped out. Well. Let's see. We want an underflow gate. So at least this goes somewhere. We need a lot more graphite than we've got in here. That's rough. So what do the lit areas around capture zones mean? Do you also have control of those hexes? No. What that actually means is that you can extend into those regions. And fight there. There are no unlocks on those maps, but there are potentially resources. So instead of trying to eke out more here, I can sidestep to one of those other zones and try my luck over there to see if I can get more resources effectively. Okay, let's just pair that off. And we want to just get a couple of metaglass kilns. Let's see, where do I want to put them? Because I could put them here. That'd be messy. I don't think we're going to be utilizing sand that much. I'll attach it to that line. Okay, cool. At least we get a little bit. Let's see. I know there's a way that you can do this. So... if I remember right, it's like a checkerboard of junctions. No, it's a router here and a junction here. I think this works. Either this is about to backfire in the worst possible way, or it worked exactly the way I think it did. Now, do we need power for this one? Yes. Okay, so now we've got metaglass being produced. Not in huge quantities, but it's there. It's a thing. And actually, no, we are producing a decent chunk of it. It's probably going to cap out pretty quick as we run out of sand. But sand is one of those resources that we can actually get quite a fair bit of. Only immediate problem is utter lack of graphite. Oh, here's the issue. I haven't actually put the remaining routers in. There we go. Some conveyors are going the wrong way. Not really. I just needed to put routers down where they were. I think. Okay, are we good? Obviously, there's more I could do here, but... wow, that's a lot of metaglass, actually. Alright, so what does that unlock for me? Photonic cells, significant amount of power from the sun. Rad. Thermal generator, power when placed on hot locations. Requires a lot of metaglass, though. Microprocessor and the illuminator we still know about. Everything else there we know about. Mechanical pump. Pumps and outputs liquids. Does not require power. So that... yeah, let's wait until we have 300 metaglass. See if we can grab that one. Let's see. Don't know if we're using all of those kilns. Oh, no. Absolutely not. Ultimately, when it comes down to it, this game is an effort in bottlenecking as hard as you possibly can, and then just hoping that's enough resources. What I'm hearing is you need to go conquer Hawaii. Yes. And then I need to dig it out so there's no more Hawaii left. Well, seeing as we're here... Oh, right. No, we need to do the pump before I can even do the next level. I was gonna say, seeing as we're here and we're just waiting for nothing to happen, maybe I should go elsewhere, but... Or should... We do have another thing we could do. There's a little bit of coal up here that's depths of madness. Let's not do it. Let's get the mechanical pump and then bail. This place is about as tapped as I'm going to be willing. 1 metaglass. Fine. And then we're going to need the conduits, but... Ruinous Shores. Is that the next goal? I don't think there's any other goals I can go to. No. So we have the Biomass and the Ruinous Shores. Let's do Biomass first. Let's take a look at this one. Levels bright and proper scuffed. Got a lot of... It's got a lot of stuff in it. And going on with it. But it's very messy. Oh, right. There's the, like, the spores and stuff. For making fuel. Oh, boy. That's, a process. I really gotta get the upgrade that actually lets me start with a... I give up. The better core that lets me start with resources. Otherwise, I might actually not be able to live through this. We'll see what happens. This is the part of industry type games where I run into a wall of lethargy. See, we're about to actually overcome that wall of lethargy to some degree. Wait, can I just, instead of doing this... Damn, dude's got some range. I was hoping I could actually get this guy to mine some of the copper while I'm just sitting here. But... He's got so much range. Okay, there we go. Maybe if I go over here? There we go. That's the other thing I could and should have done. Oh, right. E to pause building. That's how it works. That was nice and quick. There we go. Okay. So next order of business, let's just get up here and rip up what we can. Some of these get me interesting resources. Most of these don't give me anything useful. But I might be able to snag some bits. Since they don't have the titanium unlocked, I can't do anything with it. Those are doors. Sadly, don't get any resources off of these, I don't think. What about the containers? Anything in those? No. Alright. So if my foe's coming from here, and this area is a mess... Where's my nearest copper supply? We have a couple, none of them are great. Now, I do have an air factory and an additive reconstructor. It's something I could maybe mess with. But I think I'm gonna just snag the resources real quick. Okay. Once again, it's there. So that gives me a decent option. Can't do the Quadra. Could do the tech grade. The trench grade. Because it fires lead, and only lead. It does have optional enhancements. We'll just do 2 of these for the time being. Because, yeah, we have lead right here. There we go. It's, not super great, but it's an option there. What else do we have? Nothing immediately or amazingly useful. Okay, and how much... Oh, that's unfortunate. It doesn't actually show how many resources. Yeah, we don't have any more lead. I'm just gonna hope those trench grades are enough. I guess I'll stick around to help. Yeah, it's only 2 of these guys. I think we're good. I don't know if the trench grades actually fired anything. I'm going to assume they did, but I'm also going to go get some lead production so we can build more. Is there any... Yeah, okay, cool. There's a bunch of lead. Not pretty, though. There we go. Almost all of it. Okay, it was you that didn't have anything. Cool. So there's just a small amount of base lead production. So we should be able to make the occasional trench grade. Let's go back to research for a hot second, because I wanted to take a look at hail. There's also the Hellseeker. Hellseeker sounds fun. We'll see which ones of these are actually useful. Okay, so trench grade requires lead. Hellseeker requires graphite. What is it? Fire. Silicon or pyrite, so that's not really an option. Hail has great range, but its ammo requirements are punishing. Now the one thing... Ooh. Maybe they're not as punishing as I thought. Because it could potentially make some graphite. But silicon is better. I just don't know if we have sand here. We do actually have sand. Just not in large quantities. The whole place is weirdly sparse. I don't think we can do anything with scrap production yet. Okay. Then it should have enough of this. There we go. At 20 seconds to get a bunch of big walls down, but I still want them to be hitting this section. If I can. Yep, I think we'll be good. I might even be able to repair some of these. But I got 4 guns there. I think we'll be okay. Nope. They've spawned. Well, they took me out. I don't think they touched the rest. A little bit of wall damage, nothing more. Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. We're going to slap down a couple of these. Yeah, just get a couple of combustion generators and power nodes. Hopefully this whole thing is going to just hook up. Can I get it there? Rad. I do that. So the question is, nope, that's industry. What do I need for a mender? Coal. Or not coal, copper. It's not too bad. There we go. Okay, so now we can heal that area at the very least. So next order of business is, well, I'd say sand production, but I think we need to do graphite and silicon. Okay, fine. Sand production it is. Okay, so that's the deepest water. It's that singular tile that's no good. Do I want to do that? Or do I want to do... Oh, I can't. I have to be up here. I might actually want to... Ooh. Let's nix this real quick. Leave that for now. Here's the problem. We're very limited on copper. And I should probably make... Or not make the most of that. I should probably fix that. Otherwise, I'm never going to get anything done. Okay. Back around. And over. Perfect. So what else do we do? We've got... Well... Okay, let's take a look at these again. So, we don't need the metaglass. We don't need the pyrite. Graphite. And then, okay. So that's coal and sand, and then that's just coal. So, lead only factors in if I'm making metaglass or pyrite, neither of which I care too much for on this one. Okay. I guess the answer is, we just need the graphite. And nothing more. Let's see. Did I miss connecting one of these? Oh yeah. Misconnecting that one. It's fine. Okay, I'll just do a distributor so none of this bottlenecks if I can. Looks like they're all connected. Let's see. So graphite press. I'm just gonna get a couple. Okay, we want overflow gates. Might have to do this on the lower section too. But at the very least, get it down. Do we want to have this connect in here? Get rid of these two and clean. So now we've got some graphite production going. The biggest issue is we are just so hard up on copper. I might have to... Well, no, actually, as soon as we get this going, I have the pneumatic drill. So I think I'm good. Let's go take a look at my defenses up here. Because, of course, there was a casualty. Yeah. I'm just gonna keep getting this system set up first. Okay, so that's good. I guess we have a little bit more coal up here. It is really not much. But we are starving for graphite. There we go. Nope. Focus on the one you're halfway done with. Don't switch. It's meaningless if you do. And then we just wait. Ugh. After this region, though, I think I'm gonna want to chill and accrue resources for a bit, so I'll probably stop to do this. And we'll come back for more later. Let's see. Okay, that's good. Do we want to just do a router? Or do we do the overflow gate? We'll just stick to the overflow gate system. Okay, so now that I've got some basic graphite, let's go back up over here. This area is not completely wrecked yet. Get another fixer. So the big issue is, I mean, we do have some more lead. But I don't think any of these new big guns that I've built fire... wait, no, that's the trench grade. We know what the trench grade does. Wow, there's like nothing up here. Because, yeah, there's the Hellseeker, but the Hellseeker only fires silicon or pyrite. Would solve some problems. It'd be pretty funny. But otherwise we could mess with hails, which have a ton of range. I could put a bunch of them here. They need to be fed graphite or silicon. Both are fine. Silicon's a little easier because homing. Yeah, so why don't we get a small silicon production thing going on over here, as was my original intent. Oops. Let's see. As much sand as I can snag. How's this? Bad. Oh, well, this sucks. Or does it? Hold up. Oh, Hellseekers don't care. We wanna hail. Oh no, he's going for the wrong section. Well, I sure am in for a bad time. Never mind, we're good. Just gonna put another one here. Luckily, Sucker didn't really do much for damage. He shot things as he went by, but there wasn't a whole lot for him to shoot. Okay, so first and foremost, I think it's time we up our wall game a little bit here. Why am I fixing that? Or why am I... I don't know. It doesn't matter. Okay, next order of business. I guess we're just gonna get a bunch of trench grades here. They're not perfect, but they use a plentiful type of ammunition that I can just kind of pull from the ambient environment. Not in large quantities, but I don't think we need too much. And then 1, 2, 3. Okay. Rip my lead supply. I thought I was gonna have a fair bit more of this. It's fine. As soon as I get this going, I think we're good. The one on the right is missing a belt. This one or over here? Because yes. This whole area got wrecked for a lot of reasons. And here I was talking about how plentiful lead is, and I'm bottlenecked on it. It's what I need most desperately, and it's not what I have. I think the real other thing is I need to get the better starting base, because if I can get that, if I can start with a lot more resources, we spend way less time fiddling with trying to get my early chains going. Yeah, so we'll want hails with silicon. There's also pyrite for the burning, but nah. That'll be later. There. That should be good enough. Back to this. More sand than... Well, I say more sand than I know what to do with, but the real answer is I'm going to burn through almost all of this sand in like no time flat. Where do we build this? Because we've got some lead, we've got some things. I guess I just build it over here. Really should probably save some blueprints on these things. Okay. Just line this up. And we want to get, this is silicon. There we go. So does it not give you the option to load your core with resources before landing? And remember that being a feature. Sort of. It only lets me load certain resources. Oh, come on! Well, let's see the damage. Wait, what the hell? Oh. Right. I forgot about those guys. They can just walk over shit. They don't care about defenses. They just go over it. That's the issue. Okay. Yeah, we just need more firepower. Well, I'm working on that really hard. Oh, right. That's what I was going to do. We're bottlenecking on graphite. It's not a terrible idea to just, yeah, have certain lines here that are just slightly fortified with gun. Oops. There we go. Boy, I'm gonna need some more graphite. Or not graphite. Well, here's the thing. If lead is my issue, let's double our lead production. There we go, that should help a lot, actually. When do I get access to drones? I think I can build the most basic type now. But I'm not super interested at the moment. Just because, from what I remember, they're a bit of a money sink. Okay. Looks like we don't have any more goons. Now this is silicon. I think I'm just gonna split it. One part just goes into the core, and one part's gonna go feed those guns. Oh right, they need power. Shoot. Well, hold up. I have these whole areas that are not being used. So why don't we actually utilize them? There we go. Okay, so now we should have some silicon production. My coal production is pretty bad though. So I'll probably have to scale that up dramatically and repeatedly. Okay, and I should have the bridge conveyor. Perfect. Okay, I'm just gonna extend all of this stuff over, and we're good. Okay. So then that, we've got some coal production. Do we get more? I mean, this whole area is untapped. Kind of useless to me. Because of how far away it is and how, you know, awkward these weird ruined walls are, but at the same time, I'll take anything that I can get. We are desperate for early game progress. Okay, I love how quickly conveyor belts get built in this game. Such a satisfying visual. Uh-oh. Actually, not uh-oh. Kind of uh-oh. Oh god, there's two of them now. Hold up. Hold up. Here's our silicon production. Because, yeah, I can feed these suckers so they do a little bit more damage. It's not perfect, but at least they can knock some of them out. Maybe all of them? Minimal damage. Let's see. How much HP does this have? That fire is stinky. Oh, the coal's burning. That's why that's going on. Okay, so now that we've done that, we still have very little in the way of silicon, but at least we have some. Get a little bit more copper. I hate the fact that I'm, like, low on copper. That just feels wrong. But we haven't gotten to slag processing yet. Remember, that's where certain resources just start getting kind of silly. Perfect. Okay, so that'll fix that problem. Area's doing fine-ish. Just extend straight through. I'm looking forward to... I know there are certain guns that specifically use power. Like purely just electricity. Ooh. Okay. We could actually dramatically increase... our production here. Well, I might as well. I might as well, unless I break it, at which point I might as well not. Okay, here we go. Get rid of that power cell. It's in weird places. There we go. So now they're all on. And we should have pure silicon production just going out of both of these. Rad. Let's see, from my experience, land units in this game are garbage, air units are amazing, boats are broken good. But all of them need to be manually controlled and programmed to be worth anything. I found my favorite thing to do is to take the land units, like the big stompers, the guys that are currently messing my day up. Take those guys and collect them. Don't send them out, just have them chill for a while. And then send them. Like, you don't need to do too much. Just chuck them as this, like, giant, horrible murder wave. And that pretty much destroyed almost every base that I ever had to contend with. But yeah, otherwise, most of the units in this game are kind of iffy. I tend to prefer long-range artillery. Part of the reason why I wanted to use mods is there's some pretty swank mods that give me, like, hyper long-range artillery in a way that is pretty convenient. Okay. Not too much damage. I'm almost wondering if what I should do is actually just get a bunch of these. Considering these guys keep walking through here. What are we doing power-wise? Stored nothing. Oh, yeah, that's an issue. There we go. What is our power storage? Probably atrocious. Yeah, it's pretty bad. What else do we got? Well, we got solar panels. I don't have much for silicon. But I bet that's going to go a long way to upping my power generation. Yup. There's also the steam generator. I don't think we got the cabling yet. Let's see. Input. Wait, input, output. What? Cold spore pod, blast compound, pyrite, solid fuel. What? Okay. Burning flammable materials and converting water into steam. Right. Yeah, I'm not sure. Not sure if this is 100% worth it. Those flyers keep charging this upper area. Ooh. What got destroyed? It was another combustion generator. I probably don't need too many of these. Get rid of that one. I'm just gonna sneak a couple of these in. Okay, did we lose anything? No. Yeah, the shotguns are actually pretty good at keeping things off the walls, at least in such a way that the walls don't get destroyed. And the hails are starting to get filled out. The only immediate problem is the big stompies are going for this wall. But there's only so much I can do about that. I mean, I guess what I could do is just pepper this area in more shotguns. They're kind of expensive. But if I've got big stompies coming through, these can at least blast them. And this will keep them somewhat healed. There we go. It's not a perfect solution, but it is a solution. Alright, let's take a look at this. Because, yeah, it's not like my hails are burning through ammo that fast. Huh, interesting. Increasing the gun density here actually made them go back over this direction, which is perfect. Alright, so let's take a look at this. Well, my silicon production is... Oh, that's why it's trash. How much does a photonic cell get me? 18 power units per second versus a solar panel, which is 6. The only immediate problem is I'd have to make metaglass for that, which is a little more of a pain. There is also the steam generators, which I might want to consider. Can I mine this? Maybe yes. Oh, we need metaglass. The immediate problem is, I'm not even sure if this is necessary. I want to make metaglass. I'm gonna have to get some sand somewhere. And also water. Can I get any sand out here? I wasn't really expecting to. This is the only place in the entire map for me to get sand. Guardian in 5 waves. Oof. Okay, in that case, I'm gonna do this. Give me a little bit more room to maneuver some sand around. Could do an overflow gate, or I could do a distributor. Because I think we're going to want to make some metaglass. Metaglass requires kiln, it's lead and sand. Oh. Let's actually tear that up. Because in that case I can probably just snag a quick bypass here. Overflow gate. Back this direction. Is it crummy? Yup. Am I doing it anyway? Yup. Okay, so we're gonna do... We're gonna do some kilns. Do like 5. Okay, and then just kind of mix and match spread here. Figure out how to get the lead back around, but don't think it's that big of a deal. Can't put that there. Say it bottlenecks just a smidge. Is that so bad? I don't know, actually. But I think it's just more important to have that small amount of production regardless. Okay, cut this over and then bring it down. Because we're not firing any metaglass anywhere. Whoops. Oh, that's interesting. If you go far enough, it actually does manually create the bridge for you. I didn't know that. Well, this is supremely scuffed, and no longer. I think it's that. I guess I can get rid of this. There we go. The other issue is these need power. Which, oh boy, I am desperately low on. Wait, hold up. We actually, a bit of a blessing. Take this out. Move these so it doesn't get pushed into the wrong thing. There we go. So if I get back up here, 2 combustion generators. And let's just get a ton of batteries. Okay, what is our power generation at? Really bad, actually. But holy smokes, we are making metaglass again. Okay, cool. Did you know, just wondering because you weren't using it, do you know you can rotate a whole line of conveyors for things like input to the kilns? Oh, you mean like, selecting the, whoop. No, I actually did not know. How do you do that? Do I do this and then do I rotate? Oh, there we go. And now we can make some photonic cells. They don't look great, comparatively. Modded items... Modded things don't always look good, but holy crap, that works. There we go. How's our power looking now? Great! Okay, so we still have big beefy bad guy coming in. Let me take a look. Quadra. Quadra does fire silicon. I'm just gonna probably slap some quadras down. We don't have the best walls here. But we do also have the shotguns, so... question mark. I'll probably add a second layer, because we're 3 waves from the Guardian. And that's something I'm gonna have to contend with. Oh, but after I'm done with that, then we're good. So... do I want to get the Hurricane and the Brass Haven? Absolutely. What about the Scorch? And the Arc. And the Lancer. There's the Wave, there are the Shock Mines, but these are things for later. The reason why those are so good... oh, can I get this? I can. Oh, that's the Ground Factory. No, I needed this. And now I'm out of juice. Shoot. Well, it's okay. I'll wait and rebuild. Yeah, the arcs are kind of great. What else do we have? Hurricane. Hurricane fires lead and blast compound. So that'd actually be a really good contender to just kind of jam in here. And like here. What about the Brass Haven? I think the Brass Haven is a big punchy, slow rate of fire, fires more shots. Targets ground. Yeah, so I could get a couple of these. Well. I'll just build 3 of them. Right where it's densest. Alright, Guardian in 2 waves. Now let's see if we can clobber through. Absolutely smoked. So the big question is, now what? Power generation is kind of hit and miss. But not terrible? And I don't want to like put too many of my eggs in this basket up here. But that's not terrible. Okay. I think we're good. Looks like all of my walls are nice and defended. I could go harder here. Ooh. Okay, doesn't look like there's anything else. So, you know what? I'm just gonna rebuild these walls rather than repair them. Looks like these areas just stay perpetually damaged. Because they're not in range. Okay. I think we're good. Let's fight the last Guardian. Alright. What is the Guardian? Big Stompy? Looks like Big Stompy with big leg. But yeah, I've got an inordinate amount of firepower. Oh boy. He's gone. They didn't even take the wall out. Rad. Yeah, now that we've got the Hurricanes and the Brass Havens can fire lead, that gives us a decent set of weaponry, and we also have all the power-based weapons. So I can specifically use, like, the Lancers, which are decent, hefty power cost per shot, but I don't have to worry about, you know, giving them ammo ever. I just need to make sure I have enough power generated. And with all this solar panels, that shouldn't be a problem. Unless, of course, solar panels don't work at night. Yeah, power output is 7.1, so that is something I do need to consider. For now, though, I think let's move on to the next. I like Mindustry. I'm going to play this as my warm-up game for a while, probably. But for now, I don't know. I think, what was this? 3 hours? 3 hours, that's enough. Holy shit, didn't feel like 3 hours.